Hello guys, this is David and this is my journal for Wednesday the 21st of October. All the major equity indices closed down today, and as you can see from the heat map, the red is not as overwhelming or overpowering like it was on Monday. So it is overall bearish, but not as commanding as it was on Monday. And at the closing bell, all the indices were down by less than 1%. There is not one equity index that was down by more than a percentage point. And it appears that we're in a wait and see mood. The market seems to be holding out for some sort of stimulus announcement over the next coming days. That's what it looks like the market is waiting for. And the VIX was slightly down today. The VIX closed VIX closed at 28.65. I think it was down about a percentage point. It keeps edging ever so closely towards the 30 mark, but it just can't quite hit 30 and close above 30. But 28.65 is pretty high by historical standards. And there are now 30 days until the November contract expires, and my window of opportunity for selling spreads in November contract is now closed. And just after the closing bell, I caught an interesting earnings announcement, and it was an earnings announcement for Tesla. So Tesla announced its Q3 earnings after the bell, and it was a beat on both the top and the bottom line. EPS, the earnings per share, came in at 76 cents per share versus 57 cents that the street was expecting. And the revenue came in at $8.77 billion versus $8.36 billion expected by the street. And this quarter's profit makes it the fifth consecutive quarter of net profits for Tesla. And Tesla shares were up about 2% in the aftermarket. But one interesting thing that's been making the rounds today on Wall Street is some rumor that Elon Musk has some ambitions to get into the car insurance business. So Tesla already has tons of data on its drivers. They have more data on their drivers than any other car manufacturer. They know who the safe drivers are, they know who the bad drivers are. And entering the car insurance business would be a way for Tesla to further diversify their complex business mix, if you like. A mix of selling cars and going to Mars and going to the sun and whatever else Elon dreams about. But on a serious note, the cash flow generated from selling car insurance to safe drivers would provide a new steady revenue stream for Elon Musk to invest in Tesla and in other ventures. But I guess we'll have to wait and see if that announcement comes in the post-earnings press conference. I had two new trade ideas today. One of them was in SLV and the other one was in TAN. I got filled on the SLV trade idea, but on the TAN one I did not get filled. And this is the trade in SLV. I sold the 22.19.5 put spread for a credit of 52 cents. IV was 41.5, below 50, which is usually my benchmark, but this is an ETF, and like I mentioned on previous occasions, this is relatively high for silver ETF. It doesn't usually go above 60. So this 41.5 is kind of equivalent to about 55 for a stock. The TAN trade idea I didn't get filled on, so that was a scratch. I now have two open positions, one in ARKK and the other one the SLV that I opened today. On ARKK, I sold the 110-115 call spread for a credit of $1.40. Just going to check where ARKK closed today. So ARKK closed at 97.95. I am short the 110 put, so I'm short the 110 call, sorry. So my 110 short call is out of the money. And the second position was one I opened today, SLV selling the 22 put, and SLV closed at 23.29, so my short 22 put is also out of the money. And I'll review both positions on Friday. On my watch list today, pretty much nearly same as yesterday apart from SLV added on and CVAC coming off. So I've got ARKK, TAN and SLV, and they all have high implied volatility. Just going to quickly go through that. SLV here, you can see 43, ARKK 63 IV, and the last one was 10. And 10 has IV of 62. Unfortunately, I couldn't get filled on my trade idea on that one. And that brings me to the end of today's journal. The main highlights for today are that 1, I had 1 new trade idea in SLV, and 2, my window of opportunity for selling spreads in November contract is now closed. I hope you enjoyed listening to my journal. You can leave a question or a comment below. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.